Hello everyone and welcome back to Across the NFL here on Huddle Breakdown. In today's episode, we will look at some plays from the Week 11 Steelers loss. We'll look at stats and scores across the NFL and turn our attention to next year and the draft. We'll start with looking at some plays from the Week 11 game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this play starts just a little bit before. When I was playing the game, I kind of realized that this guy was going to be open. We called a blitz. He was wide open. I was going to audible. I didn't get there in time. A blitz off the left side. Actually, both these guys were wide open, and it led to an easy completion to Eric Ebron and a big completion to start the game. Here is a very bad pass by Gardner Minshew. I mean, he's pretty well open there. All he's got to do is not throw it above, just throw it down in front. Instead, he throws it way above, and it's intercepted. I don't even know how he threw it that far on top of him, but whatever. Here, 3rd and 15, as you see. So I was kind of thinking we needed a conversion. You know, we're a bad football team, trying to force it. Obviously, he's open here, but the receiver's not going to sit down on the slant. You know, in real life, he would probably sit down just right here in zone coverage if he read it right, and then I would throw it to him there, and then maybe he could cut up this way and get the conversion. But I try to force feed it to him to get the conversion there, and it's an easy interception. Here in the red zone, looking for someone, nothing really there. 2nd and goal, and this is... obviously, another one of Gardner Minshew's big struggles is he fumbles the football a lot, and I'm not really sure why that is. Here on the 2-point conversion, obviously looking. Now, right here I can tell. I believe this is Tyler Eifert. He is going to be open. He's on a slant here. He is going to be open if I can wait. But as you see, T.J. Watt coming off the edge, I don't have enough time to wait. I have to throw it quick, and it falls incomplete. Here now in the 3rd quarter, 3rd and 15, we're going to roll right looking. Now, I could have thrown to circle here, but with the previous inaccurate passes by Gardner Minshew, I decided not to. I was too hesitant and worried he was going to get a turnover there, so I decided not to. We go for it then here on 4th and 7. I throw to Triangle, who initially looks open, but I don't realize that this linebacker doesn't trace with Laviska Shenault, so he is wide open, probably for a touchdown, but that linebacker or lineman comes down and makes the hit. Here is a play later in the game, 3rd and 15, and I have no idea what Big Ben was doing here. Just an easy interception there for Herndon. I really haven't seen one of those in a while. Here is a 4th and 4 play, and, I mean, we get pretty much what we want. Man across the board. Everyone's covered well. There's a blitzer off the edge who's just about to get to Big Ben, but he makes a great throw to get it off to Juju, and he makes a great catch and takes it to the house. Of course, we see another one of those type of plays later in overtime to end the game, but this ended the game for us offensively. 2nd and 10. Needing the conversion, I went underneath there. Let's actually go back quick and kind of see. Little bit before we throw the football, I go check down because right before I throw it, it initially looked open, but Tyler Eifert was the better route there. An incompletion on 2nd down, and then another incompletion here again to end the drive really for us. 2nd and 10, and this ball is way out in front of Laviska Shenault, not able to make the catch. Let's now take a look at some stats and scores across the NFL. We'll start in Seattle, where the Seahawks lose a big game to the Arizona Cardinals 28-16. DeAndre Hopkins has his best game by far as an Arizona Cardinal. The Seattle Seahawks now have lost their first game since Week 5. The Cardinals pull off the big upset and get the 28-16 win. In Carolina, where the Lions get their second win in a row, 35-28. Matthew Stafford throws for 4 touchdowns on the day. Teddy Bridgewater also did have 3. The Lions outscore the Panthers 21-7 in the second half to get to 4 wins on the season and keep their slim playoff hopes alive. They win 35-28. The Browns win a close one in Cleveland 34-32. Baker Mayfield throws for 3 touchdowns on the day. Miles Sanders, the running back for the Eagles, had a great day, but the red zone offense was the difference in this game. The Browns scored 4 touchdowns in the red zone, while the Eagles only scored 2. The Eagles now fall to 500 on the season, and the Browns will move to 8-2. They win 34-32. In Houston, where the New England Patriots get a big upset win on top of the Houston Texans, 24-21. Cam Newton had a great day as a Patriot. They stop now the 4-game losing streak, and the Texans' 5-game winning streak comes to an end. The Patriots win 24-21. In Indianapolis, where the Colts lose 31-17 to the Green Bay Packers, Devontae Adams has over 100 yards on the day. D.D. Westbrook, the former Jacksonville Jaguar, caught a touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers. The Packers' offense has scored 72 points in their last 2 weeks. They win here 31-17. The Baltimore Ravens will go to 6-4 on the year after their 38-22 win against the Titans. Lamar Jackson passing for 4 touchdowns on the day, but on the side of the Titans, this may be the end of the road for them. A team that was in the AFC Championship game a season ago now fall to 3-7 after the 38-22 loss. In Washington, where the Cincinnati Bengals get back in the win column, 31-24. Joe Burrow only 1 touchdown on the day. The rest of the touchdowns came in the ground game. Dwayne Haskins had a pretty bad day, and ultimately the Bengals will get the win, 31-24. The Atlanta Falcons are now 7-2-1 on the season. They win 24-21 against the Saints. The Saints a big loss in that division and just in the NFC as a whole. Now fall to 6-4 on the season and are currently fighting for a playoff spot. The Falcons get a big win, 24-21. In Denver, where the Chargers get a 24-14 win on top of the Denver Broncos. Colin Kaepernick had a bad showing as this Denver team, 4-6. We're riding a winning streak, but now definitely on the outside of the playoffs looking in. They need a good stretch to end the season. They fall 24-14. And here may be the upset of the season. Coming into this week, the 3-6 Dallas Cowboys defeat the 8-1 Minnesota Vikings. The Cowboys, of course, now go to 4-6 on the season. The Vikings' 8-game win streak is snapped. For the Cowboys, Dak Prescott didn't have a great performance, but Ezekiel Elliott did. Also for the Cowboys, Everson Griffin got a sack against his former team. The Cowboys get a big win to stay alive in the NFC playoff picture, and they knock off the top-seeded Minnesota Vikings. The Cowboys win 35-21. The Las Vegas Raiders complete the sweep of the Kansas City Chiefs this season, 28-14. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdowns on the day, but this Chiefs team just isn't the same as last year's Super Bowl winning team. They fall to now 3-7 on the season, and their season may already be over here in Week 11, barring a miracle. They lose in Las Vegas 28-14. The final game here in Week 11 was an important one for both teams, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come out on top 24-7. Tom Brady, 3 touchdowns on the day. The Buccaneers also got 6 sacks of Jared Goff, including 1 for a safety. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, with a big win in that very competitive division, they win 24-7. Let's now take a look at the free agency class here for the Jaguars. A couple people I want to re-sign, one of them being, of course, DJ Hayden, the 30-year-old cornerback. I'd like to keep him on the team at least for a couple more years. We'll try a 1-year contract for $4.72 million, and we will get the deal done there. The other guy I really want to keep on this team is 26-year-old tight end Robert Tonyan, who I think can be a great asset for us. He's got great speed, just need to work on his catching a little bit. We're going to offer a 2-year contract for him, and he will accept. We'll look now at the running back class, and I like this class a lot. I am keeping an eye on running back Austin Mackey. He said he's projected in the 4th round, but could go in the 1st round, a power back out of Wyoming, and I am definitely keeping an eye on him. We thank you for watching today's episode of Across the NFL here on Huddle Breakdown. Next week we will play the Cleveland Browns, and just a couple more weeks till we end this season. We thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and we will see you around at the next Huddle Breakdown.